登録して。
Kaizoku.
This video is brought to you by Nengarden. To celebrate their 1-year anniversary, they're thanking fans with a huge sale. Plus, you can use code CARDKaizoku at checkout for an extra 5% off your order. This video is brought to you by Adakai TCG. Shop the latest in premium holographic textured custom One Piece cards. Designed for collectors, crafted to stand out. Use code CARDKaizoku for 15% off your next order. This video is sponsored by Gungam.gg. See Western OP11 list and Eastern OP12 list on Gungam.gg. Updated daily. Be the first to see decks for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, Gumgum.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. Alright, we have the top 8 of the 2025 3-on-3 Cup. This is the first tournament with OP13 legal cards. I don't really know how 3-on-3s work, but we're just gonna watch these for the sake of seeing the OP13 leaders in action. If this is the first video of the series you're watching, check out the top 16 one we just watched before this. The main featured match was between Roger and then a Red Green Luffy, so if you're interested in that, check that out. But let's take a look at this one here. So it's a Rayleigh Ace Emu team versus a Roger Ace Emu team. We did see a Roger Ace Emu team last round. I don't know if this is the same team. I don't think it is. Let's see which one they're going to feature on stream. So they're all three playing at the same time. I surmised that much at least. After the first match ended, they jumped into like the other team members match. It was kind of hard to follow jumping midway into the match, so maybe I'll just not do that this time unless the video is really short. But then let's see what they're going to feature in this video. And yeah, I'm going to be overlaying English cards on screen whenever they play out the Japanese OP13 cards, because as much as you guys may be unfamiliar with it, I'm also super unfamiliar with these new cards. So Emu the leader, you can't play events with the cost of 2 or more in your deck, and then at the beginning of the game you can play a Mary Joa type card out on the field. And then activating once per turn, you can trash one Celestial Dragon type character or one card from your hand, and then you can draw a card. So this even like kills something on board. You can essentially like draw 2 cards a turn if you play like the Charlia that searches a card, and then you kill the Charlia and draw a second card. Oh, it's an Emu Mirror. Okay, I was like, why aren't they switching the leader? Emu Mirrors are interesting because it's all about the 10 drop, and then they can't play the 7 drop, right? See, they're searching out the 1 drop Mary Joa. Right, they can't play this 1 drop. They can't play the 7 drop stage because there's an event in both decks that are heavily run that just kills 7 drop stages. So they opt to run the 1 drop stage instead because it can't be removed and it still provides value. Right, it gives a 1 Dawn discount for Celestial Dragons with the cost of 2 or more. And all the elders are Celestial Dragons. I think I'm more excited once they introduce the Holy Knights into the card game. I wonder who the leader would be. Would it be... I can't say any names, huh? You guys are gonna... No, if I say a name, you guys aren't gonna know who it is, right? Shamrock leader would be cool. It's not a spoiler. The manga is the source material. You guys are just behind. Okay, so let's skip ahead to game start because it's still mulliganing. They're both playing out the Mary Joa 1 cost stage. Okay, so it looks like things are getting underway. I might as well just filter OP13 and Celestial Dragon. Oh, he's running 1 cost Shirahoshi. What does that do? Shirahoshi. You can rest this character and place 2 cards from your trash at the bottom of your deck in any order. If your opponent has 6 or more cards in hand, they trash 1 card from their hand. Oh, it's a 2k counter regardless, but I wonder what that tech is for. This guy's running Vivi as a tech. What does Vivi do? You have 10 or more cards in your trash this card against blocker. Okay. 1 drop blocker for the deck. And yeah, you're going to see a bunch of Celestial Dragons. They're all going to either be on board or get discarded for the 10 drop. Right, this 10 drop here. Normally in most other matches, you can play him for 3, but in this one you have to play him for 9. But what it does is if your leader is Emu, you can trash 1 Dawn, or rest 1 Dawn and trash a card from your hand. Then you can play out 5 Elders from your discard with all different names, and you could potentially you want all 5 in your discard, and you can play them out for this guy. And even you can swing with this guy. It's a 9 cost 12k, right, in this deck with this 1 Dawn discount. So get that 12k swing and then replace it with a bunch of Elders. To swing also, one of them has Rush. Okay, let's see this Emu Mirror in action. Now, the freaking Elders, their names are going to be hard for me to recall off the bat. Like, this stuff like Saturn's easy, but like Jupiter, Warkori, Mars. We're going to see a lot of these though. And then like Nostro. He's the Rush guy. I think this guy's the coolest IMHO. Because he's like a dead skeleton horse. Centaur kind of guy. So what just happened? They played the 5 Elders are at your service, which is a top 3 searcher and you discard the rest. So you picked up a Jupiter 2k counter. On board, if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, it makes all your 5 elders 7k base. Oh, by the way, every single 5 elder cannot be removed from the field, right? They all have, if you have 7 or more cards in your trash, they're immune to all forms of removal, besides like being attacked into. Just FYI, that's pretty crazy, right? It's thematic too if you follow the manga. The anime's not there yet, right? Yeah, you guys are complaining about spoilers. Isn't Emu and all the 5 elders a spoiler in and of itself? Come on, guys. Okay, so it does play a VV just as a 1-drop. It's not a blocker yet, so it doesn't do anything actually. But it's not going to take long for them to get to 10 cards in their trash to make VV a blocker. And he did leader ability to cycle out one of the Nusturos. So 5 out leader is a take. Now, yeah, Emu is a 4 life leader in case you guys didn't notice, even though he's monocolor. Or she, they. We don't know the exact gender of Emu. Can I talk about like theory crafting? People think that Emu took over someone's body, who I'm not gonna say who, but that could kind of muddy whether they're like a female or male. It could be anything, right? The same thing with Orochimaru from Naruto, right? At one point he was in a woman's body. I think he was originally a male, but yeah, they're like gender fluid, right? I don't know if you can even consider them human at this point, right? Because wasn't he just like a snake, like parasite that was like stuck onto Kabuto's body or something? I don't really remember, but so the Emu does play Saturn for three. Yeah, for 3, 1 down discount. It's just a top 5 searcher for Celestial Dragon. Oh no, Elder, 5 Elders specifically. Yeah, one of the best cards to play early on, Saturn. That could be it. He does pick up a Nusturo. This one does have Rush, or can have Rush. And then on attack gives -2k to something, kind of like the Ichiji from the Reiju deck. Okay, it does leader ability, discarding the event searcher. Passes to the Emu's 4 Dawn turn. They're both Emu. Left Emu. Okay, so for 4 Dawn, no, it's his 5 Dawn turn. So he can play a 5-drop if he does have one, but he doesn't. Does he? Mars is a 5-drop if he has it. So he cycled out a Jupiter to potentially find one. Did he find one? He did. So yeah, Jupiter can actually... Mars cannot KO Workery, because yeah. Oh no, at this point you can, because his discard's not high enough. So 5 from leader is taken. Opts to go for the Saturn instead, right? You need 7 cards in trash. I don't know how much they have right now. It's nowhere near 7 just yet, is it? Well, he runs 2 VV at the very least. Okay, everyone's picking up Nusturos. I'm guessing this is going to be a super relevant card once you're chaining 10 drops back to back. Okay, so that's it. 1 Dawn up. There are a couple of 1 Dawn counter event options for the deck. Trying to bring them up for you guys here. So you have the World Equilibrium can counter for 3. The Never Existed can counter for 4. Yeah, he does just counter for 3k here. The leader's 5k swing. I wish I could count how many cards are in the trash. This looks like 3, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 3. Maybe he puts this card sideways to indicate 5. Are you allowed to do that? Okay, so it does play a Nusturo for 5. That's all the Dawn for the turn. Doesn't swing, so I'm guessing there's not enough cards in the discard to give him Rush yet. So it passes to the other Emu. So this Emu is at 7 Dawn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 1 turn away from the 10 drop. What does he do this turn? There's really nothing to interact with on board. You're just kind of having to establish stuff. He does have that 10 drop Elder in hand for next turn. He's going to be the first one to drop it. Could just drop more VVs at this point. Oh, but then with this 10 Elders, right? It's going to have to replace one of the VVs. Yeah, I've been seeing people run Stussy in this deck. I think I saw like one wrong post a list with it. It pops, you discard a card, or trash a card on field to pop any costed character. And this is to pop the 10 drop, right? The 5 drops are immune, but the 10 drop is not immune to KO. So you can kill that. Okay, so it did play a Workery, Saturn. I'm going to mess up the names a lot. So Saturn to find another Saturn. Can just play another Saturn here for 3 Dawns. Does swing 5 first. I think I've called every single Elder Workery so far. So yeah, you're kind of fine with countering too, because that just puts the Elders in your discard. Emu mirrors are going to take forever. This is going to be a long video. Especially these players are kind of slow. It counters with Charlos. Plays a 3rd Saturn to search top 5 again. Now, what is he missing? Is he missing a Workery in the end? The one card I've been calling every card. I see Jupiter in his discard. I see Nusturo in his hand. Okay, picks up another Saturn. So that's every Saturn in his deck. Gonna bottom deck some cards here. Yeah, Nusturo and Jupiter in the discard. 3 Saturns on board. Oh, only 4 cards in trash. Yeah, 3 Saturns is annoying, right? You're pinging 3 times a turn. Let's see what the right side Emu has in response to that. So he's got 10 Elders. 5 Elders. I guess in total 10 Elders. Okay, so 5 at leader. So if it gets to the late game, the fact that he has 2 could be like what decides it. Because the left side Emu hasn't found their second one yet. So yeah, the 5k was countered with Mars. Okay, plays out Charlia. OP13. Oh wait, let me pull her up before it passes over the screen. I cannot type today. Charlia. It's a top 3 searcher, and then you discard the rest. You can always use the leader ability to discard the Charlia too, because she doesn't really do much on board after that, and draws you another card. So it looked like he picked up a Jupiter 2k counter. Left side Emu needs 2 more cards in this trash to make Jupiter make all of these into 7Ks, actually. So it does play Nostro here. Does this Emu have 7 cards in trash? I see 5 here, he's counting. Okay, he didn't show the camera, so I have no idea. Okay, it does play the Jupiter. So if it does give 7k base everything, we'll see it here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, he has enough. So these are all 7Ks. This one has Rush. Does he? Yeah, it does have Rush. 7k. Yeah, it's confusing because the minus 2k part is tied to 10 cards, but the Rush part is tied to 7. Okay, so it takes the 7 from Saturn. Does he let the Nostro potentially get clapped back at 7k? Yeah, because the Jupiter's buff is only on his turn, so once it passes back, they go back to being 5k. He has the counter for it, and that would give him enough cards in discard for his own Jupiter. Oh, he takes it. Okay, he found his second 5 Elders. Passes over, so 9 Dawn turn. Could be an Elder turn, but maybe the Jupiter is better to clap back. Right, with the 1 Dawn discount, he can play the 10 Elders right now. 5 Elders. It's a 10 drop. The VV still doesn't have blocker, right? How much did VV need? 10 cards? Yeah, 10 cards, so still not a blocker. He hasn't been as aggressive with his leader ability. Left side Emu. Also hasn't been finding his like discard searchers. That could be it too. He has 2 Charlias to set it up this turn. Okay, Charlia, 1 Charlia is enough, actually. Right, because that will give you 2 cards in discard, and then you can pop the Charlia itself with your leader ability. So this gives you 7. Leader ability, the Charlia to draw a card. Because again, that's what this part does. I need to find a higher version of this image. Okay, so just going 5. Okay, so he's playing the 5 Elders. Not going for the Jupiter play. 5 at 5. Defends it for 1k. No, Charlos. What is Charlos? A 2k? Oh, that's Mioscard. Mioscard's a 2k. Charlos is a 1k. Got it. Okay, Mioscard, green hair. Got it. Looking at his trash. I guess he's just checking if he has all the Elders he needs to bring back. Another 5 at Nostro. Do you even want to defend these? Because he can play the 10 drop on his next turn too. Yeah, let's it die. Okay, 5 Saturn at Saturn. Saturn at Saturn. Let's it die. Let's it die. Okay, so then 9 drop. Now, does he pop it right away? I actually don't know what happens in the mirror. Maybe he doesn't instantly pop it. I'm pretty sure it's 9 Dawn for this guy. Wait, why does he have 2 Dawn here? Is it not 9? Oh, it's not 9. I'm off 1 turn. What the heck? Wait, didn't he go first? Oh, I'm stupid. This guy went first. So he's gonna play the first 9 drop. You guys must be like, what is Cardi talking about? Right side Emu is gonna be the first 10 drop. Because he's gonna hit 9 first. I wonder why he didn't go for the Jupiter then. So yeah, he does have a 4th Saturn out. Still 4 Dawn left over. 7 at leader with the leader. No, I think this is a take, right? Or I guess he does have 4k counter. Does the 5 Elder have counter? No. But he does take the 7. He gets a War Gory, I think. This guy. And then 1 Dawn for another Charlia? Or for a VV? Oh no. Charlos. Which does some trash a card and he's a blocker. He's a 1 drop blocker, right? Because of the discount. 1 Dawn up for a never existed. I think that's what I see in his hand, a 4k counter. Okay. So, now that we have counted the Dawn correctly, right side Emu is going to be the first one to drop a 10 drop. Editor, edit that previous part so that I'm always talking about the right side being the first one to play it. Okay. Oh, discards with leader ability to 10 drop. Huh. Okay, so this Jupiter is a 7k. See what he does with it. What does he do? Why would you drop the 10 drop though? Don't you need it to chain for a second one? I guess we'll see. Maybe he doesn't even play it at all. I really don't know how this mirror works. Okay, does swing 5 at leader. Blocks with the VV. VV becomes relevant now. And then 7 with Jupiter. 7, right? Okay, that's blocked by the Charlos. Oh, okay, plays the Saturn. So you don't play the 10 drop in the mirror? Okay, I'm learning. I don't think I've played the mirror in my brief OP13 testing. Except a Nostro. Wait, does he get the discount? Yeah, it does. It's a Celestial Dragon. It plays out a second Saturn. Sega Saturn. Huh. Because I figured the 10 drop would give him 2 blockers, right? You get Wargory as a blocker and then Saturn or Mars as a blocker. Right, because the blockers would be better than a bunch of counter in hand. Because they're all going to be 7Ks because of the Jupiter. Okay, it does take a Mars. He does only have 3. Okay, it does play out a Wargory blocker. Passes with no Dawn up. So can't even never existed. I guess if he did 10 cost, he'd have to defend against 5, 5, 5, 5, and then 7 from Nestero that comes from the discard. Or maybe he doesn't even play the 10 drop himself, left side Emu. He has 1 Nestero in hand for Rush. Yeah, the thing is, if you play the 10 drop, you don't have Dawn up for the event. Oh, he will though, because he gets a 1 Dawn discount. Okay, so 5 at Jupiter. 5 at Jupiter. Countered, all countered. Another 5 at Jupiter. 5 at Jupiter, all at Jupiter. So is he going to use the Shirahoshi to counter it? Did he already counter? No, he's still deciding. His 2 options for counter. Okay, uses the Shirahoshi. Nope, not fully committed just yet. Oh, it looks like one of the matches already ended. I didn't realize. The top left showed. This might be the last match to finish. Oh, let's it die. Huh. He doesn't need the 7k base power. Okay, so 5 from leader as well. Counters this one. He didn't want to lose every single 2k in his hand. Okay, leader abilities, the Saturn. And then he's going to play the 10 drop for 9. Okay, see the first one here. So Restadon. Oh, right, you need a Restadon. That's why. So he could have played it out, but he couldn't pop it. So it's not worth it to play if you can't pop it right away. I thought just having it out as a 9 cost 12k would be good, but I guess like people are running Stussy, right? So that's what he was playing around. So let's see all the 5 elders come back out. So they are all 7k base, but only this guy can attack. And then this one's a... No, not that one. That one, yeah, this one's a blocker and this one's a blocker. And yeah, Saturn activates, so he gets to draw a card too. Okay, Nostro 7k at face. This has to be a take. Oh, he does have a Workery blocker. Does he block? Or does he take and then try to go for game? No, he can't. Does block. Okay. And then on death, Workery draws you a card. Okay, so now Emu can play their own 10 drop because they have that extra Dawn. Dang. I was hyping up being first to play the 10 drop, but in the end, it's not worth it to play it if you cannot activate main. It's okay, we're all learning how this mirror works. Or maybe it's just me and you guys are like, why don't you know this already? I've been busy making OP12 content, okay? Okay, so 5 at leader. Oh, 5 at Nostro, okay. Counters 1k. Leader abilities. Draws a card. Picks up a Nostro. Pretty good. Okay, so 5. Yeah, if you want to activate the 9 cost, 10 cost 5 elders, you never have Dawn up for an event. Okay, so does play out his own. Okay, this is how the mirror goes. Finally reached that point. So it does discard the event counter because you can't really use it in hand. All 5 elders back out. Y'all know what they do, right? This guy literally only runs these 5 cards in his deck. So you're gonna see them a lot. Saturn search, 2k if you can. Jupiter. I think Jupiter is the only searchable 2k. Oh no, you can find Meow's card too. No, you can't. No, you can't. Because Saturn only searches 5 elders. So Jupiter is the only 2k you can find with Saturn. It did pick up, was it a Saturn? 1k counter. Okay, Nostro 7 at Nostro. Can give minus 2k to it. Makes it a 3. Blocks with their Workery and draws a card. Then 5, it says he's still a 3k. So 5 at Nostro. Another block. Oh, Mars is a 6k? Wait, is he gonna counter? He has to counter. He's a 5k. Counters 1 with the Nostro. Okay, and that's the turn, right? So the thing is, the left side Emu has a second one, right? The right side one discarded their second one. Did they? Where is it? Where's it at? Move your hand, please. Move your hand, please. Oh, he doesn't have it. He discarded his too. I guess one's enough. Okay, so they're all 7k base because of Jupiter. Makes this a 3k. That's a die. It doesn't do the block stuff. But yeah, he still has 3 more 7ks. 7k with this blocker. No, this is not a blocker. It's Saturn. And then the left side Emu still does all 10 Dawn to use. I guess with 2 Nostros, you can play 2 for 10. Okay, it does counter 3. Now, it does still have access to 1 blocker, 2 blockers if it really needs to. Okay, leader abilities away the Saturn to draw a card. And then, what's this 3 search for? Huh? Did he play something? Did he play the 5 elders at your service? I didn't see the card anywhere. Maybe I missed it. Okay, here's another 7k from Jupiter. And he moved his cards, god dang it. I don't know, when I play I don't move my cards around. Okay, takes that one. Now he's gonna have to use his blocker here if he wants to attack. 7k. Did he have another 10 drop? I don't see it. And he wouldn't have to Dawn for it because he used one already. So he could just block here with Workery and draw a card. He has counter for it too. Maybe it's better to keep your characters alive. They'll have 4 7ks to attack with. Yeah, it does counter out of hand, 3k. This might go to overtime. There's only 3 more minutes left. Okay, 7 from leader. Takes that one. Then Nostro. Oh no, he's doing 1 Dawn for Charlos blocker. And then 3 Dawn for a Workery blocker. And then 3 Dawn up for like... He has at least 2 4k counters that I see. that never existed. Right, I see 2 of these. I'm guessing he has one of these too. Is that why he's leaving 3 on up? Or he's expecting that to be here? Maybe he counted his trash and then his deck. Right, I think he's seen most of his deck with the Saturns by now, so he could know that this is a counter event in his life. So let's just cycle out the 7 cost stage. Does have 1 rush. He just has to go for a lethal swing and hope he has enough. Yeah, I don't think he survives the clap back, so he has to go for game. Or does he? He does still have 2 blockers. Just no counter events, that's the thing. Right, it's only character counter. Okay, let's see the first 7k coming out. Or does he make him 9k so that the event is hard to play around? Yeah, he only has 2 events. He must know that last life card is an event. Or there's a good likelihood. Okay, so counting the trash. He sees only 1 of these in the trash, so he must know that there must be a lot in his hand. Okay, just a 7. At face. Okay, yeah, he's trying to end this turn. Takes it. No, it was not an event. So he didn't know, but wishful thinking. He was hoping that it would be. Okay, 7k with Jupiter. Let me just redraw the 7s. So first never existed. Counters for 4. Nope, he decides not to. Counters out of hand. He can stop 2 more attacks unless he has the Dawn. The thing is, he needs all 3 of these to land. No, he does have Nostro, but he even has 2 Mule Scars in hand, which is like 4k counter. And this is one. No, are these Jupiters too? Wait, this is a crazily stacked hand, right? He's got 8, 12, he's got 16k counter in hand. Okay, and then here's a 8. Okay, this is explaining the overtime, but it's gonna end after this turn. 8. But yeah, they get like I think 3 turns each, and then it's at the end number of life, number of cards in the deck, and then it just goes to rock paper scissors if everything's a tie. Okay, there's a never existed. He was hoping it was the 3k counter, but he's got the 4k counter. Okay, so another 8. Yeah, he's really hoping he doesn't have this, but he does. That's a block, and then draws a card, and then Nostro for 8, and that's a never existed, and it's GG for right side Emu. He just concedes. Okay, so in the Emu mirror, Emu, what the heck? Moo wins. Editor, cut out that M. I know how to write M's. And that is the entire round, right? I don't have to look at any other matches. Okay, Emu mirrors are boring as hell. Okay, so I guess we'll check out the top 4 after this, so stay tuned. It's gonna be up very shortly. Let me know what you guys thought of this casting. I forgot to say this at the end of my first video, but yeah, let me know any feedback. I would love to improve. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on the match were. It was a little chaotic just because I'm unfamiliar with OP13 cards and especially Emu, so sorry about that, but it will get better after the first tournament. I just need 1 tournament to familiarize myself with all the cards, but yeah, we'll catch you guys in the top 4. How do I stop? Stop!
Card D Kaizoku.